Balthazar Egonga is facing 18 years in prison. You remember Balthazar, don't you? Stupid question. How could you forget? The man who made waves worldwide with the power of his Afro penis. This man took out his biological whip and lashed multiple women on and off camera. In a sweet way, of course. And if you remember, there are about 400 tapes discovered where this man was just lashing these girls left and right with his Afro penis. And to Balthazar, there was no such thing as the wrong time or wrong location. Only the right mood. If they were in the office, Balthazar would say, come over here. Oh, phew. If they were on the beach, Balthazar would say, come over here. Oh, phew. If they were in the middle of the road, Balthazar would say, come over here. Oh, phew. Balthazar was easily one of the most famous men in 2024, and he became widely known for his signature move. You know, and listen, I'm sure that move has become mainstream in bedrooms all over the world. I'm not over there, I don't know, but if you tried it, if you did it, then you know that the man is a genius. You know it. I don't know it. You know it. Sometimes the best discoveries come from the worst people and the worst places. I mean, listen, it's not like people were not doing that move before, but not as consistently as Balthazar was doing it. And after he did it consistently over a lot, like he almost did it every single time. Okay, and that, I'm sure that opened a lot of people's eyes. That has opened a lot of people's eyes and a lot of gateways in the mind, especially for the men. But now things have gotten much worse for Balthazar, and I thought in the beginning that it was only about the tapes and the fact that he was sleeping with people's wives and he was chopping down his employees and stuff like that, because that's bad. But it turns out the girls were not the only thing he was chopping. He was chopping a lot of the country's money too. In fact, the case is unrelated to the 400 tapes. I think it's related because he embezzled money, and that money definitely went to some of these girls in the video. So now he's facing 8 years in prison for embezzling public funds, 4 years and 5 months for unlawful enrichment, and 6 years and 1 day for abuse of power. What is the 1 day over there for? What is that? Anyway, so it's not just Balthazar who is involved in the case. He just happens to be the most famous one because he uses Afro penis a little bit too much. In the picture, you can see 4 men, including Balthazar, and 2 women. And I don't even need to, we don't need to talk about whether or not the women and Balthazar have had an encounter. Like, we don't need to say it. You already know it. The state is also asking for a fine of 910 million CFA, which is about $1.5 million, and a prohibition on holding any public office throughout the sentence period. So the trial will last for 3 days. He has been in custody since September last year. Wow, this man is starving. But knowing the guy, I'm sure he will still find a way inside there. If they are female workers, they are female guards and stuff like that, they are not safe, especially if they are married, because you know, if you remember, he has a special preference for people's wives. The man is addicted to the activity, which is understandable. Okay, sex is the strongest force of nature. Okay, it is. So if he does go to jail for any amount of time, Balthazar has to make a decision. He has to stop being an addict or change his preference in holes. Because in the prison he might get a few female guards here and there, but that's not enough because this guy's appetite is way up there. So when the guards go home, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna have to make a choice. And yeah, if they give him the 18 years, he might hold the fort for some time. I'll give him 2 weeks. By the 3rd week, Balthazar is gay. By the 3rd week, Balthazar is gay. Put it on sporty bets. That's if he isn't already gay right now, which is very, very possible. So yeah, I still want to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to recommend what you think about Balthazar's issue. I try so hard to say it slow, but I can't say it slow. Let me know what you think about the issue. I'll be following it. They said it to last 3 days, so I'll be following it, and whatever the sentence is, I'll bring it to you. Let me know what you think. Do you think he'll go to jail? Because corruption cases in Africa rarely go anywhere, but he has been in custody for some time now, so it looks like they're serious. I don't know how Equatorial Guinea are with these things. If it was my country, I know he's not going to jail anywhere. No, he's not going anywhere. Or he will go to jail and then he will be on a plane outside the country, but he will be in jail in the country, but he won't be in the country. Or he'll be in a hotel somewhere. Yeah, that happens. If you don't know, let me not go and put myself in trouble. Anyway, I really love Balthazar's tips. I can't lie about that. I've seen about 90 of them. Listen, some of the best contents you ever see on alternative media. But I don't love it as much as I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
People never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video.